When the Jews were in the desert, they complained to Moshe saying, we want to go back to Egypt. We remember the fish in Egypt. And from here we learn that the Midrash says that we must light Shabbat candles. And the question is, how do we learn that? Just from the fact that the Jews complained about the fish in the desert, that they never had fish. And the answer to this is we have to first understand, why were they complaining? They had the manna, which could taste like anything they thought about. It could taste like fish if they thought about fish. So why were they complaining for fish? And the reason is because there's a lot of joy. It brings someone a lot of joy when they can see the food that they're eating. And that's what they were lacking. They could see the manna. They couldn't see the fish that they were eating, that they were tasting. And so too on Shabbos, we want this joy. Hashem wants us to have this joy that they were lacking. Therefore we light the Shabbat candles so that we can see what we're eating and it will bring us joy. Another reason we light the Shabbat candles is for shalom bayis, for peace in the household. So people aren't tripping over in the dark, and also people like to sit in the light. You may have wondered to yourself, why do we cover our eyes when we're lighting the Shabbat candles? And the reason is because there's a principle in halacha that when we say a blessing, we must do an action right after the blessing. We must do the mitzvah right after we say the blessing. But when we light the Shabbat candles, we first light them, then we say the blessing. So there's no action afterwards. Therefore, we cover our eyes. And only after we say the blessing, we uncover our eyes and then do an action by seeing the light and benefiting from it. However, one can ask on this, why don't we first make the blessing and then light the candles? That will be a good solution. Then we're doing the action after we've done the blessing. The reason we can't do that is because when one says the blessing to light the candles of Shabbos, they accept Shabbos in. So now if they go light the candles, it will be breaking Shabbos. And lastly, why do we have two candles? It's to represent the two aspects of Shabbos, Zachar and Shamar. Zachar means to remember the holiness of the day, to treat it with kavod, respect. And Shamar means to guard the day, to guard the holiness of the day from work, from doing things that aren't befitting the day. So may we merit to have a Shabbos where you fill both Zachar and Shamar. Good Shabbos.